I'm Theo, I play guitar in Acres.
I'm Ben, I play guitar. I'm playing in Acres, I don't really about it.
Okay.
I sing for Acres. Really cool. This is gone down really well so far, yeah.
Yeah, I think we were kind of a bit nervous just because it's like, I don't know, we're always like, when you're putting out the first few like singles and releases, it's a bit like, oh my god, she didn't hate it or whatever, especially being like the debut album, it was a bit nerve-wracking, but no, it's gone down really well, like only well, especially it's had around a month now to sort of go down, I think we're really liking it, so
Yeah.
I'm really happy with that.
Oh, that's great.
Hopefully they continue to like more. Hopefully, time will tell.
I think for us, like, we released an EP a couple of years ago, and I'd only just joined the band at the time. So a lot of the music was already written in mind for kind of somebody else. So with this record, it was nice to be a part of the whole writing process and be able to kind of, the instruments were based around what I could do, kind of my voice, and then also just what we wanted to Acres to kind of come into as well. So it was just to have that. Freedom of creativity and be able to take the time as well just to spend on it, which is nice.
Yeah, I think like, you know, EPs are always helpful to kind of trial and error stuff and see like, how do we do a heavy song, how do we do like a light song. And now we're kind of like, we came into this writing process just knowing sort of what we wanted to do. The songs that like were a success, like, okay, let's make sure that create an album that's like new, combined with the best parts of it. Sure, well, like, for this album it all kind of started, so I do all the demos in my room originally, like the instrumental stuff, and then from there, Ben has a mate from an old band.
Yeah, Theo said he'll kind of do the demos, send them to me, and where I live, because he lives in London, I live near a city called Bristol. And I have a friend who's also a producer, so he'll send the demos and then I'll go to this little studio with him and just spend a bunch of time writing, demoing, and yeah, it kind of goes from there. And then it goes back to everybody.
Just get feedback
tweak again, and then
And then everyone.
pretty much, yeah. And then in the studio, everyone kind of comes together. If there's bits that they'd like to add,
or they don't like, you know,
they check, yeah.
Yeah. But it was nice in a way. I think like we got a formula going quite early on in the process of writing it, to the point where it was like, because it was me and you writing in like such a way that like I knew sort of how to write to work best for your voice, and you kind of knew how to approach like the kind of stuff I write like instrumentally.
Yeah, I think that like bands do it a bunch of different ways. So we like to get in the practice room, and I think like this formula that we have just seems to work really, really well for us. So we just keep doing that.
Yeah.
But it was basically the first time that you really worked all together, like with Ben now.
All together, yeah, definitely.
On YouTube.
So I said, In Sickness was pretty much recorded.
It was literally all completely recorded instrumentally before Ben was even in the band. Like we recorded it before EP or so without a singer. Just so like hopefully we can find someone less stay productive and record it instrumentally. Then Ben turned up, so it was kind of just like, okay, let's just make do with what the songs we have. Some of them didn't get released, others did, Yeah, whereas now it was just like, because there was a few songs with this as well that, like I demoed or Ben demoed bits for that, we were just like, to be honest, just like, I don't really, no one's vibing this song, so let's just leave it.
Yeah.
We didn't have the ability to do that with In Sickness because, like, we recorded them before Ben even happened.
Cinematic. It's a cinematic record which has got kind of hints of what people like about Acres previously, and then also it's a lot of kind of where we see the band going forward. It's a really nice mix, and it's definitely different than anything we've done before. So yeah, it's kind of fresh to the band.
Big choruses, and then like big instrumental sections that sort of just go back into the vocals. Yeah, we kind of tried to like make something that's super catchy, but also like a little bit more like an underground sound in a way.
Yeah.
Everyone listens to really different music. Well, I mean, we all appreciate kind of the same stuff in general. Like the bands I said, like we've always been fans of architects like Under Oath, and you know, Ben in his old band was like it was a little bit more like rocky.
Yeah, I'm a fan of kind of like music and bits and bobs like that. So really catchy, hooky music, and it's fairly cinematic kind of sound like Acres has always had, and that's something we definitely want.
Kind of like post-rock influences, bands like This Will Destroy You, or I listened to post-rock for a while, Caspian, all these kind of bands that originally were like a big part of Acres because we were listening to those bands a lot, like at the time, and now it's kind of just like that's part of our sound. You know, we've taken it from those bands and sort of made it our own thing. So yeah, I'd say them. And then also the bands like old like 30 Seconds to Mars records, like the like the record that had the killer in it. I can't remember what it's called. That record, The Beautiful Lie, I think. Yeah, like that record, and just
all the teenage years.
Yeah, for sure. All that kind of stuff that was coming out around that time for this record, it was like, I think a big thing, was I was like, if we're gonna take influence from bands, like let's take it from the biggest acts, like the bands that have made records that have like sold millions and are loved by millions of people. And so it was like Ben says, like Limp Bizkit, 30 Seconds to Mars, and all these bands that even like Paris, newer sort of popular bands.
It's quite funny to hear this because like they have like that sound and you don't sound anything like them. But maybe you feel it, but it's like
sure.
It's like
I think you hear things from different people. Some people kind of say like, "Oh, I get this live from you." Like it's funny how so many people hear different things, which is quite nice because I like that people can't really point a finger
pin you down
and
like
just say, "Oh, you sound." Some bands get you sound just like this.
Yeah,
I think for me that's nice that no one can really say like, "Oh, you're just like this band," or "You're just like this band." It's kind of, "Oh, I hear this and I hear that," and it's cool just to hear what different people kind of do. I think it was through a management. Obviously, they got talking and they kind of knew the band already, and that's how it kind of left. But it was a Wolfie Adora, and they quite popular label years ago as well. And they had so many good bands like Death Havana, Neverlands. They did a lot of their first records. So I just kind of think we felt in really good hands with what they were doing, what they were about, and what they wanted to do for the band. And,
I remember when we we met with them for sort of a drink to just discuss all over the thing and totally agreed for it. I remember like after half an hour or so we'd sort of said the majority of the stuff and then they were just like, well right now, like what will you guys do in the rest of your life and stuff, and because we want to make sure that we just like you as people and it's like a good healthy collaboration with people that just enjoy working together.
Were you the one who contacted you first? Or did you meet like through?
I'm not too sure. It was through management, our management, and they were talking, and then they came through with an offer. So it was a good offer for what we wanted to do, and where we wanted to take the record, and what they wanted to do with it. So it kind of just felt right. Yeah,
it's been the perfect thing where it's like supportive enough for us to try new things, but at the same time they've given us like so much freedom to just do what we want to do.
The dudes who run them, they're just super nice, supportive. It's kind of there if you need it. Yeah, so perfect.
Alright, great.
Lessons wise, okay.
Know your limits.
Yeah.
And that's like totally individual for everyone. I mean, some bands drink, other bands no drink. Like, there's no one way to do it. I think kind of like the more you tour, the more you realize like, oh god, this doesn't work for me, or I can be a little chill.
Yeah, I look after yourself a bit. I've had it where you kind of don't look after yourself on tour and then you get super run down. So I think it's super important just to, take care of yourself.
Yeah. Always the band first.
Know your limits.
Yeah.
I mean, even just like touring with bands like Casey for the first time when we first started like touring with bands that we really appreciated, like Casey and like with like Aliens Inside the Planet just now, like yeah, on that tour that we just did with them, watching them and just being like, I mean, they're so tight and like on point with what they do. It's just like, wow, okay, we need to start practicing.
Sure, you can definitely get the bands really listen to them and you think, I get it all the time, I'm really bad for it, like, oh, I want to be in a band, which is like this, or Rice or something like that. So it's, you hear a bunch of stuff and you're like, this is really cool, and I want to kind of take inspiration from this, but listen to what we do.
And in a strange way, I'd say even just like our current label, because you know, beforehand, like I think especially as a band that we've been signed briefly in the past to a smaller label, it didn't work out that great. You know, signing like your first proper sort of album deal can be quite daunting. And we went into the process like you're kind of thinking like, what kind of a relationship are we going to have with the label? Like, is it going to be purely money related, or is it going to be like going to have involved on the creative side?
Yeah.
And it's just been so nice because they've been so supportive.
Yeah.
And I think that's really like allowed us to just be like,
sure.
You know what? Let's do what we want to do, and like let's make the campaign what we want it to be, and just like have some faith in ourselves. Because they seem like, you know, they've just been so great to us that they must see something in us. I hope. You know.
So, Deftones. It's Freeman fucking loves Deftones. Probably hate him into it. Deftones. Singers Alive.
Yeah. For me,
I'll make it 5 grand here.
yeah, like the festivals. Like a week-long festival, you can do it.
Who would go to that one?
Yeah, oh, what bands? They're not together anymore. I really liked the A Lot Like Birds. They had a record called No Place, and it came out in like, I don't know, like, I don't actually know what year it came out in, maybe 2 years ago. So, Architects, we were all, you know, big Architects fans, and that's kind of like, you know, I think for any band around nowadays, a big one. Seconds to Mars, maybe if they came back with the old stuff, if they did a beautiful like
This would be a sick festival.
yeah, this would be a sick festival. Yeah, obviously us headline.
Of course.
Slipknot. Sure, yeah. I mean, I think we're really fortunate to be in like a time in the UK where there's a lot of bands coming out in sort of a similar scene to us, writing amazing music. So like Ardent Gift, Holding Absence, and Casey Honestly.
I've been listening to
Yeah, we were big about it, sure.
Listening to nothing else.
What?
The new Ever Rosa record.
Emerald.
I really liked the New Story So Far album, but that's kind of old news now.
Like September.
Yeah, exactly. The Japanese House have just put out a new album. They're quite different. They're a bit more like electronic-y sound.
Yeah, we're playing a few festivals in the coming months, and then we've also got a record coming out in August, a few other things, and then we're doing a headline run as well at some point. So, once more touring.
Yeah, I think just being as busy as possible, release more singles in the run up to the album release. Yeah, just keep doing what we're doing, really.
Yeah.